Good morning. It's cold today. I think it got down to 22 last night. A little chilly, but my bed was warm. I was snuggled under all the blankets. I was okay. But yeah, a little cold. Also, van life, baby. I woke up to my first leak in the roof today. Not bad. It was just a little drip coming from where I put the vent fan in. No big deal though. I have sealant to fix it, and that's part of this lifestyle, right? There's always gonna be problems. It's a freaking vehicle. So just looking at it as, okay, one more thing to learn how to do. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Another thing I wanted to mention about today, I am 2 years sober as of today. And I've taken years off of drinking before. The longest I've gone was 3.5 years. When I went back to school, I just wanted to focus on that. Not have anything get in the way of doing my best. But back then I was miserable for 3.5 years and just couldn't wait to graduate and have my first beer again. When that happened, I did exactly that. I graduated, and that night I celebrated with a few beers, and then that turned back into drinking at least 2 or 3 every day. Struggled with alcohol for, how old am I? 20-ish years now, maybe more. But yes, I am sober 2 years, and this time around it's just so much different, and I feel freezing actually right now. Freezing is what I feel right now, but motivated and really lucky this time around. The first year or so of those 2 years was definitely the hardest. I just quit cold turkey, just decided, yep, this is my last beer, put it down, no meetings, nothing like that. I wanted to do it on my own, but I also do have a support system, which is very key. I wasn't gonna get too preachy in talking about my sobriety, but whatever. I'm happy, I'm proud of it. I haven't really shared much about that side of me, so whatever, I'm gonna share. That's what I'm doing now. I'm sharing with all of you. So, what was I saying? First year or so, really hard, because when you just cut it off like that, you realize just how dependent on it you were. I didn't have booze as a coping mechanism anymore, and there were still all those underlying problems that I was trying to extinguish with the alcohol for those so many years. They come right to the surface, and it was a long, hard process to deal with those things and just let go of all that fear, anger, sadness, loneliness, even the bad, like really bad thoughts, and like the really, really dark stuff that I haven't really gotten into. But yeah, I can remember last year, I was 1 year sober. I didn't tell anybody. I told like a couple people just in passing, like, oh yeah, it's been a year, blah, blah, blah. They try to congratulate me and say it was a great thing. And I was like, yeah, whatever. But I was still going through it. I was still going through that process, and I didn't feel like I was fully back yet or fully like cured, right? I also beat myself up and all, you know, I was pretty negative then, because it takes a long time to get over being so dependent on something for 20 years. So, but I realize that now, and now at 2 years, I feel so great. But I also know there's a lot of work to do, and I'm excited to do it. The sun just came out. I can feel it. Oh. Never good at this one. This side's fine. Just went for a run. Kicked my butt. It's this bike path though. Extends for miles and miles either direction. By the way, I'm right outside of Truckee, California. It's beautiful here. It's just so gorgeous. It's one of those towns where I spent a little time here, and it's like, I could see moving here. Maybe I'll give up van life and just come sling drinks here. Just kidding. To my boss back home, Coach, I'm coming back, don't worry. I got a text from him the other day when he saw my videos, and he's worried I'm not gonna come back, but I am. Anyway, yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it. And it's funny because the van life thing, it's like all about exploring new places and seeing as much as you can. But then you get to a spot like this and it's just like, why the heck would I leave? But yes, I am going to be leaving in the next day or two. Probably keep heading north. That's the plan. So yes, you caught that. Slinging drinks. I am a bartender by trade. Sobriety, being a sober bartender. Yeah, it's you don't hear that too often. Actually, if you work in the industry, you do. A lot of us are sober because we spend our whole lives in bars, and that temptation's always there, and sometimes it'll get you. Let's go back in the van and we'll talk more about it. Okay, so sobriety. It's just a choice I made, and I'm so happy that I did. Everybody's different. If you're not sober, that's fine. I'm happy if most of you can control your drinking and not let it control your life. I couldn't. When it came down to it, it took control of me, and I had to do something about it, so I did. And I'm so happy that I did, because this right here would never happen if I didn't quit. So yay me. I know this video, like when I was drinking, if I saw any video pop up about I'm sober, listen to my story, I was probably just, you know, swiping on through. At the time, I was like, oh, I got it handled. I don't need to listen to this. You know, if you don't need to be preached to about this stuff, if you're swiping by, I get it. Don't listen to me. That's cool. But, oh man, if you're one of the people out there that maybe is thinking, maybe I should quit, or maybe it's not booze, maybe it's something way worse than booze, and you want to reach out to me, I really want you to reach out to me. I can't stress that enough. I'm wide awake now. I'm confident. I think that I'm a really good person to talk to about stuff, especially when it comes to addiction. So this video is more for you guys out there that might be struggling. I'm there to listen. Seriously, we all get caught up in our day and when am I going to find the time to do this, to talk to this person? The important stuff, right? That's what I'm trying to make time for. And I'm out here on the road all alone, so I got time. Okay, yeah. This feels like a good place to leave it. But again, I stress, if you need to reach out, please leave me a comment or direct message for sure. That would probably be better. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you are all doing well and being safe. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks.